Hey Vangabonders, as you can see, we're starting to get some of these, don't look too closely, we're starting to get some of these nice and ground up, smooth. It's gonna require very minimal filler. And then we get to the more complex areas like, this gap is way too huge, so I've gotta make a patch. I tried gapping it, it's not gonna work. There's some gaps here that are kinda too huge too, and make me very sad. This was a very not good cut. So I might just cut out of the other one up to here and then double patch double. As you can see, I've started to get this seam closed up pretty good, but we're running into a problem here, whereas the gap is too big. So I've heard of something called the coat hanger trick. I've never seen it done. Maybe I should watch a video on it, but I'm just gonna try to figure it out. What I've got here is just a regular coat hanger. I've sanded down part of it. I'm gonna clip a section, try to bend it around this shape, and then I guess you just weld like if it was a filler. I have no idea, So let's say that's about the spot we want here. This way, when people ask me, do you really build your bus out of coat hangers? I could say, I mean, that's all good. Good old-fashioned coat hanger trick. Well then, Might have heated up that coat hanger too much. We're trying to finish welding this here and then grind it down and see what it looks like. Anyways, nothing to it but to try to do it. So the results are in. This is just with like one pass of weld. Obviously, all those holes have to be filled, but it did fill the gap. Over here, I haven't really started to blend it much. I don't know if I want to. I might just make sure that there's no porosity and then just, you know, prime it with some high build primer. And in the end, it's gonna need a little bit of Bondo, but that body line's pretty good. So it seems the clothes hanger trick worked. Don't look too closely because you can tell how bad the welds are, but a little bit of body filler never hurt nobody. Just close it up, man. I'm gonna give it a little bit of primer, make sure she don't rust. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Could really feel how bad my welds are. That's okay. This is gonna get some love eventually, and we'll do the body work.
You're going too fast.
Not just floppy discs. C-pillar exposed. Just gonna weld it shut. You can't forget about your inner supports. Close that up. Don't forget about it, and then forget about it. Look at these original welds. All I gotta do is seal it with some original style welds and we'll be okay. We do have a couple pinholes. That's not good.
So we have some pinholes here. Just a couple. So we're gonna take some of the metal from the old bus and hopefully patch it up. And then we're gonna put some POR 15 over. Okay guys, so we've masked off where we're gonna cut. Christian's gonna be cutting over here, while I'm gonna be prepping the other door for the replacement. Santa Maria.
Ta-da!
And this one. Seriously, so my stuff. That's a pretty good job right there. I tell you what.
So I don't know if this has ever been done in the history of mankind. But what if I just pulled my tape off without ripping it and then pasted it over there? Would it give me the same cut?
Theoretically.
Whoa. What's the best spot here? That spot looks pretty good. That actually does look pretty good, that spot there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where are you going?
If you like what you're seeing so far, make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and drop in.
Are you okay?
So I don't know if this will do anything. It's probably gonna get burnt off when I start welding, but I'm just gonna spray this inside there and... Oh, dang it. That probably don't do nothing. I'd always cut my patches too small. Why am I so bad at this?
I burnt the hole.
We've got it pretty well tucked into place. You could get a nice close-up. For being not a good cut, looks pretty good now. And now I've got Mallory in welding school. So while my weld's cool, that rhymed, she's gonna weld this piece to this piece without warping it. So I would certainly recommend making a patch that is appropriate size, but obviously it is still possible. And over here, Mallory is in welding school and she's going to weld those two pieces together. Let's see what you can do. Remember, point down. You have it pointed at an angle. You want to point, you do it by feel. Wow, first tack looks good. Make sure to space your next one far enough to not warp the metal. Whatever.
Well, I missed it completely.
It's okay, you just move on. We've got a few more little holes to fill, but with enough patience, anything is workable. And Mallory got tired of welding school, so she's moved on to figuring out how to take apart the jalousie windows so that we can refurbish them.
You did a pretty good job. I'm gonna make it all non-rustumified.
As you all know, you can't put POR 15 over fresh metal, so you got to prep it so that it sticks, and hopefully this will last a few more years. And at some point probably have to cut out this whole section and weld in some fresh metal, but for now, let's see how long this lasts. So our plan here, just to give it a little bit of explanation, is we're gonna practice bodywork by using this door. Since despite what it seems, neither Mallory nor I are experts on bodywork or painting or any of that. So since this restoration is done on a budget and in this garage, it's not gonna be a show car, so we're gonna work panels at a time. In this case, we're gonna get this one primed and painted and bondoed and fixed, and then we're gonna see kind of what we did wrong and what we could do better when we start doing that on the bus. So let's keep working. So you never want to dip into your POR 15 container because you'll contaminate it. So as you can see, I destroyed it. We won't talk about it. Also, don't get the stuff on your fingers. I had it on my fingers for what, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely can't be good for you. But we're gonna give this 2 coats and then let her sit around. For those of you that sent me emails with parts that you were wanting from the last episode, I'm working on taking them off and getting you a shipping estimate. And for those that don't know, check out the last episode. If you want a part of this bus, send me an email, I will cut it off, and you pay shipping plus whatever you'd like to donate. Could be nothing, could be like, $3,000, $4,000, whatever you want. As you can see, we are very scatterbrained. We're working on the sliding door, we're working on jalousie window, everything. But Mallory has told me, you gotta bring it in. The reason I'm scatterbrained is because Look at this. I have to do other things. If not, I go cuckoo. But she has told me that I should continue working on getting the top set. As you can see, we've got this primered. It's gonna require a little bit of Bondo. I'm gonna go ahead and say 1/8 inch of Bondo. Oh, don't record too close. We've got this pretty much done. These are pretty close. This is pretty good. I don't know if I've shown you guys this. I don't like to talk about it. But apparently whoever had this top before tried to cut it off and they just jabbed it, and we're gonna have to fix that. So I just learned how to weld like a few episodes ago. So we're working on this thing every damn day. And we appreciate you guys watching the video, commenting, leaving likes. It inspires us. I'm out of breath because I just busted my booty on the skateboard. That has acid on it.
What?
But if you like the video, make sure to hit like, leave a comment. Every single comment matters. All of them. And stay tuned for the next episode where we do the head transplant.
There you go.
Thanks for watching.